So it's was still trying to learn, and it's this kind of games that can help us to learn. Just like against Malawi, we did a very good first half, but in the second half we were not in our football. We lost our football, and we were not able to face our opponent conveniently. So that's why we considered all those goals. And I wish to point out that today I saw that my players have lack of physical conditions. They were not enough good to face Botswana. Okay, so it's very difficult to come here at COSAFA to play against top level teams when you don't have football in Comoros for nearly 2 years. That's for me. That makes the difference. And no football, which means no physical conditions for our players. That's why it was difficult to give a good opposition against Botswana. But I've learned that we need to improve our defense and to be better physically. So in the forthcoming tournament, I will try to be better as a coach and for my players to guide them better. Okay, like I said previously, we were able to play our football in the first half. It was the same scenario against Tanzania and Malawi, and like you see, we could not make the same match in the second half. So we will try to work on it. And back to Comoros, I will have some meetings with a technical director, and we will try to give girls a chance to perform themselves during stages, camps, and so on, to be able to be better in the future. Okay, so first of all, I will tell my players not to never give up. This is a hard lesson for us, but we must still keep learning. And I will tell them to work well in their clubs, to do efforts continuously, because we never know. Maybe some of them will be here for the next tournament next year. So I will urge them to never give up and to work harder and harder. So yes, as you could see, we had several occasions, but yes, I will try to help them to learn how to finish a game, to know how to score, and I will also work on the alignment, our defensive alignment, because on 2 goals we thought we were offside and we stopped to play. It was the same case 2 days ago. So I think that we will try to build a better defense, and every girl should know each other, their placement, their alignment on the pitch. Ok, votre avis sur l'organisation globale de la COSAFA?
Alors, c'est une meilleure condition de travail et non pas des...
Okay. So globally it was a very good tournament for us, but the point is that we did not have a good pitch to do our training, and they gave us pitches that were a lot of holes and so on, which was not worth for a selection to have a training on it. And another scenario was that our driver always miss our collection time, and so we arrived late at trainings, and sometimes he could not find his way to a stadium. So that's globally the 2 dog points for us.
Et puis il y a aussi les horaires. J'ai laissé quand même du tournage. C'est le seul point noir. Si l'année prochaine on arrivait que...
Without today.
I'll just thank the girls. I'll just say plan well executed. Our plan was just to come here and collect 3 points, also with more goals. At least today we're being able to score more goals. And looking at the game, also today there was no wind. That was one thing. The 2 games that we played, there was a lot of wind. But today's game, I just thank the girls, even though maybe we didn't go to the next stage. 5 points for us going back home. I'll just say big up to the team. Since the team was new, also I'll just a big up.
Competition.
We are not disappointed because the team that came here is not the same as the ones that went to Akon. What we said earlier or in the first matches, we just say we came here as Team Botswana with under 25 years girls that came here to just come and give them just to come give them that game time, also with confidence, so that when there are some maybe games or another tournaments, we will be able to have that pool of players, so we can pick some of them. Then also the team that went to Akon. So combined, maybe they will just make a strong team for Botswana. I think there are some competitions which are coming. Also, I think it's just going back home. Then we just see, we'll meet with the TD and then the organization and see what's the way forward. Because I think it's a positive 5 points going back home. Also, without a loss, I think for us, it's something that will also, there were some positives in looking at the teams, the teams that we played. First one, it was number 2. The second one, it was number 1. So today's game, I think, generally, we just take some positive and then we go back home. Looking at some groups, what they have done. Also, the 3 points for us, it was something, and that I would say it was an achievement for us, because when we were just looking on the match between the Tanzania and Malawi. So if that game was going to be a draw, so now our 3 points and 6 goals will mean a lot to us. But for now, yes, it's 5 points, then it means we are out, because Namibia has 6 points. So yes, there are some positives looking in the small girls. Well, I will not say small girls in this team. There are some positives that we will take, because looking at we're being able to score more goals. Also the compactness of the team, also going forward or defending as a team. So that's one thing as a coach that I'll just say big up to the girls who will take it as a package. Yeah, there are some positives, because looking at also looking at this team, what I would just say, the fighting spirit of this team that came here, they are young, but looking at the first game, what they showed, what they gave, also the second game, what they showed, also today's game, that's one thing that I would say, it's something that I will take. Then looking at those ones, we're being able, yes, the Akon one, we're being able maybe to score, we're being able maybe in terms of the fitness level, that's something that we'll take, then we compare, then and see who can we take among the players that we're having both A and B. Firstly, I'll just talk about the group, the group C, which was group of death, I would think, because generally that was the most toughest group ever. So next time I think maybe they could suffer in terms of maybe doing for dividing the groups. This we just look on the team that came as number 1, also with number 2. They can't just go on the same group. Looking at the strength, also looking on what they showed. Because looking at the Malawi, Tanzania, what we showed, also Botswana, what we showed here, I think this is, it was the tournament's most, I showed, I don't know what to say. But we gave out. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach, and safe travels as you go back to Botswana.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everything was, in terms of maybe the food, also the accommodation. I think for us with Team Botswana, it was well organized. Also with the transport, well organized. So one thing that the organization should improve is the pitch, because we expect to be much better, because facility here we thought maybe of high standard. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.